Donald Trump raised the specter of a trade war between the US and the European Union after he threatened to apply a tax on imports of cars from the bloc. The US president, 71, fired the warning shot in a series of Twitter messages yesterday, with Trump saying the EU was taking the US for fools. Trump wrote, "If the EU wants to further increase their already massive tariffs and barriers on US companies doing business there, we will simply apply a tax on their cars which freely pour into the US." He added, "They make it impossible for our cars, and more, to sell there. Big trade imbalance." The trade row started on Thursday when Trump vowed to impose hefty tariffs on steel and aluminum imports. That brought a stiff response from trading partners and criticism from the International Monetary Fund, IMF, and World Trade Organization, WTO. EU trade chiefs have reportedly been considering slapping 25% tariffs on around $3.5 billion, £2.5 billion, of imports from the US, following Trump's proposal of a 25% tariff on imported steel and 10% on aluminum. They would target iconic US exports including Levi's jeans, Harley Davidson motorbikes and bourbon whiskey brand Jack Daniels, European Commission head Jean-Claude Juncker said. A second tweet by Trump decried the $800 billion yearly trade deficit because of our very stupid trade deals and policies. Mr. Trump added, "Our jobs and wealth are being given to other countries that have taken advantage of us for years. They laugh at what fools our leaders have been. No more." Former UKIP leader Nigel Farage, who backed his US pal, told The Sun Online, "If the EU think they can match Mr. Trump, they are in for a very big surprise. They are about to meet a formidable opponent who will not back down or accept defeat." Given that the US imports a quarter of all European-made cars, it carries a lot of trading clout. America is the largest export market for EU cars, such as famous German brands like BMW, Mercedes-Benz and Volkswagen, making up 25% of the €192 billion, £171 billion, $237 billion, worth of motor vehicles the bloc exported in 2016. A spokesman for German Chancellor Angela Merkel said US steel tariffs would hurt international commerce. He said, "The German government will look very closely at this decision and then assess the impact on the German and European economies." A Downing Street spokesman said, "We are engaging with the US on what this announcement means in practice. We are particularly concerned by any measures which would impact the UK steel and aluminium industries. Overcapacity remains a significant global issue and we believe multilateral action is the only way to resolve it in all parties' interests. We pay for your stories. Do you have a story for the Sun online news team? Email us at tips@thesun.com.